What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Tempered Cam here, and I'm back with another Black Ops 3 video. So, I'm already thinking, yes, I understand I haven't posted in a couple days from I'm back. Well, I have school in the middle of everything, so of course school is going to be a big deal, and, I mean, it's not really a big deal to me, because personally I don't like it. But I'm not saying change your mind about school just because I don't like it. It's not the... I don't really care for it, but it's something that you have to do. So we have a lot of exams coming up, so I have to study and I have to do all this stuff a lot. So I have to actually pay attention for once. So I'm trying to stay on the steady grind of actually paying attention so I can pass. But I'm also trying to play at the same time, and sometimes I don't get to play at all. So I have to basically try to find anything that I could do so I can play. So basically there was not an exam today and there's not one tomorrow. Surprisingly, that I might be able to get off with making another video and then just uploading it tomorrow, but already having it today. And it's decent because I didn't know I was gonna make one, but it is a little bit better. I'm happier knowing that I can make a video. So basically what happens is that we have to go through and we have to do final, like the midterms, because it's the middle of the year. It's like a midterm exam thing. Well, we have to do that, and I don't pay attention at the start of the year or the middle of the year until the exams come. So I have to pay really close attention for the exams. Even though maybe I don't want to, I still have to. The exams are a big part in the school of what classes I get next year and everything like that in the high school. I'm only in the middle school, I'm only in 8th grade, but next year I'll be in 9th grade and then I will move to the high school. So I'm sort of kind of looking forward to being in the high school. Not really. I mean, it might be decent, it might not, I don't know. But it's not like a thing to really, you want to have fun. Like, you think of when it is a test day and it takes the longest time, that it's really not the longest time when you're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you pay attention and you do stuff well and you get it done quicker, then that's gonna be like, oh well, I just wasted it felt like 5 minutes that I've been doing this paper for, when it was about 30 minutes because you weren't paying attention to the time and getting off track. I get off track a lot for being in school anyway, so anything that I do I get off track about. So I'm very off track about stuff like that. So I do a lot of the, oh well, this needs to be done, but this needs to be done. I also have Spanish, and Spanish is a really, it's fun for me. It's a cool experience, but you have to really pay attention in that, because if you don't get an A in the class, then that's when you will fail the grade, and if you fail it, then you don't get your credit. So the credit goes, you have to have 2 credits for a foreign language, not just any. You have to have it, well, you can get it for any, but it has to be 2 credits. If you pass the one in the middle school, then that's 1 credit. So then if you pass the second one in high school, that's the 2nd credit you need. Now if you get off with an IEP, you don't have to do that. So with people with IEPs are a little bit luckier, just because they don't have all the dealing with the different language and stuff like that to learn. So in a lot of it's sort of kind of hard to pay attention in Spanish and still have the core classes and get the core classes done, because it's sort of kind of confusing. I'm trying to play as good as I can for Call of Duty. I'm trying to make as many videos as I can, but it's hard to make videos and it's hard to do all this stuff when I have to constantly go to school and pay attention and all that stuff. Well, I'm waiting because this Friday we have 2 exams, and then we have a half day for those 2 exams. So then we get off at 10 like 10:30. And then probably on Friday, I will be able to make another one. But I will try to make another one today because I don't have a lot of stuff planned for tomorrow. So I won't go to sleep early tonight. So I'll try to stay up a little bit later and make another video. I know that none of these are edited or anything like that because I'm not running any of the software yet. I haven't really learned how to use any of it yet, so it's not a big deal for me. I don't really I'm not too big. It's not too big of a deal for me to run different software just because I'm worried about editing. I'm really not worried about editing because this is just like you make it how you want it, and if you like it, then that's what turns into a video. And I know I really am sorry if you hear me sniffling in the back. I'm a little sick too. I just got over being sick when I came back from my last video. And then after that, I even had to worry about taking care of my brother because my brother's really sick. So after he's done getting sick and all that stuff and he gets better, then I have more of a chance to hopefully make more videos because I usually have to pay attention to them because my mom and dad work, so it's usually they're gone and I'm here with my brother and my other brother, so it's not that big of a deal. Mostly it's like all together, so it's hard to do everything that you want to do without being like interrupted, because of course they're uncut, so if I get interrupted I have to start all over again, which is really annoying to me. So from the start to the finish is I have to be left alone for 9 minutes and 52 seconds is the video length, so I have to be left alone for 9 minutes and 52 seconds just to get one video. But now making two videos is different, because if I make one later on, since we don't have exams tomorrow, I can stay up a little bit later when everybody's asleep, then I can make the video, because I don't really scream or anything like that in the videos. Yeah, I might scream when I'm not playing in the videos, but of course they're just uncut and they're over the top of the gameplay, so it's more of a I'm talking now and I'm basically watching the gameplay of what I'm doing. So I'm talking, but I'm watching what I'm doing and what I did in the gameplay, so it's easier just to like talk over it than to actually be playing and talking, because I can do that. It's just like it's harder for me to concentrate like that, because if a lot of people are talking to me and I'm playing a game, I get really confused. If they're talking to me, I get really confused over it because I'm trying to pay attention to the game. I try to do as best as I can because that's what I want to do. But a lot of the time is you can't get the best quality of what you want. So if I get a little bit of a stutter or anything like that, or I have my phone go off like I did a couple videos ago, that wasn't a big deal because now I always have it on silent when I make the videos and all that stuff. I just really have like made a thing for YouTube, so I've started that now will be like my grind for YouTube too. So I will also be working on YouTube at the same time of working on classwork. So if I don't make a 9-minute video like I usually do, then I'm sorry. I mean, I still have to worry about school too, and if I can only fit a 5-minute video in, then that's all I can really do, because I still have to work on schoolwork, and it's just a little bit more to worry about than what it is regularly. So it's not the greatest thing to deal with, but it's a decent amount. So it's a decent amount of stress on you when you're trying to make YouTube videos, you're trying to play games, but you have to worry about school. So, and school is actually really more important than games are, but to me, it's nothing can beat a game, because games will always be there. I mean, probably so will school, but it's just a thing of what do you like better, and that's your decision. I might not like school as much as the person next to me. But that's all I have time for today. So, it's Temper Camp, signing out.